Hey everybody, this is Ed, KJ4FGI. I thought I would just do a video on the PAR end-fed half-wave 40-meter antenna. I always wanted to know what was on the inside of these. They are actually, amazing. If you take a look at the EHAM reviews, there's over 300 and, I gotta say 315, and I give it a 5.5. By using this antenna, I've also recommended it as a 5. It's just amazingly done. Dale Parr is what a design engineer when it comes to antennas. Anyway, this is inside the 40-meter end-fed half-wave. What we see here, and I did unsolder these already. This is a it's a T94-2 toroid. It's 33 turns of number 20 gauge wire. It's magnet wire. It's I measured it with 3 different analyzers, and I come out with 10 microhenries or 0.01 millihenries. To the 2 meters range between 9.173 and 10.65 microhenries. The other meter that I used came up with 0.01 millihenries, which is 10 microhenries. I've seen some other articles where they pull these some other videos where they pull these antennas apart, but they never tell you exactly what the impedance is of these toroids. Next you have a piece of RG316. It's 18.25 inches. 18.25 inches long. It's stripped over here at the end. The shield is taken down with just a little stub of the center out. Not connected to anything. And then of course what you see is there's a red cap on the end. Let's see if I could do this operating with one hand. That's what that end looks like. If you can see, that's the wiring diagram of how it's mounted. So you have, this is axis capacitance. And you have the toroid. You now know which toroid to use. And you know how many turns it is. And you know what you want to get out of it. I believe this is an important number. You will see in other, there's a 10, 20, 40 trail friendly one, I believe, that they pulled apart. And you'll see that a lot of the windings are maybe bunched up in one area over here, and they spread out a little bit in this area. Well, of course, that's going to change the impedance. It would be nice if when they took it apart, if they actually gave you the impedance, because it's more important to work with other than the amount of windings. I do a lot of antenna design because I live in a homeowners association, and I cannot, I have to do stealthy antennas. The length of the wire, it's 66 feet. I just took a look at their website now. They've now changed it to 65 feet 6 inches. The antenna itself is $70, but it's so easy to build yourself. All you need is a little project box, an SO239, a piece of RG316, some 20 gauge magnet wire, which is just a single wire turn. It's not bifill or trifill, just single wire turn, and that's it. It's couldn't cost you any more than maybe $7 to build it and your time. I did build one, and it worked out fantastic, but I figured I would just take the original one apart and to show you what it actually looked like. Well, I hope you can read all of this, and thank you for enjoying this video, and hopefully it'll give you some ideas, and maybe even to build one yourself. It's only a couple of dollars to build. It's not bad at all. Yes, you could buy it for $70 plus shipping. And that you know, if you're not much of a builder, if you just want something ready made, it's just as easy to go on the internet and order it. But it's here, what, $6 and maybe $8 if you include the 66 feet of antenna wire. Trying to think of the gauge of the antenna wire that it was. I believe that it was 16 gauge wire. 66 feet of 16 gauge wire. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and for anybody who wanted to build antennas, this should be really helpful. You will build one successful 40 meter end-fed half wave. Oh, another thing. All power antenna end-fed half waves need 25 feet of coax minimum. It uses the coax as a counterpoise. What you can do after that 25 feet, if you want to put a line isolator in before it hits your receiver, your transmitter, you could do that. But you need 25 feet at least of feed wire. I use RG8X from DX Engineering. It's a very good wire. Alright, 73s, KJ4FGI. Hope you enjoyed it. Give you some ideas, and God bless.